Has been such a long time. I did not really come live on YouTube. I feel really happy to be back here. I don't know if you have any people watching here or not, because of course I came here without even announcing that I'm coming live. So I think I'm gonna take a moment and just announce on my social media that I'm live, and it will be just a moment, and probably by then we'll have a few people here also. Okay, I just announced on YouTube. Let me quickly do that on Facebook. Hey ladies, so we're here to talk about, are you trying to wrestle into everything? Are you wrestling your way into things to happen? That's what I wanted to talk about. Hey! I love being live. I feel like it's a lot more interactive, especially if there's comments and there's questions that I can answer to. I really love that kind of conversation. So I'm excited to be here actually. It's been a while I didn't really do like a live. Okay, it's Facebook time. Let me quickly write this up on Facebook also. Announcing on Instagram. You better stay in here. We're talking about something really important. Give this video a thumbs up. I'm gonna start in about 1 minute now. Done. All right, guys. Are you trying to wrestle your way into things, into bringing an outcome that you really want? Then I would want you to understand one thing. It's a very masculine strategy and a very masculine approach. When you go for the easy route, it looks a little different. It looks like, for example, in the dating pool, it may look like somebody likes you from the get-go, somebody wants you from the get-go, and you just go. You go ahead because it's like, it's so easy, it comes easy, it just flows, it's more pleasant, it's harmonious. You go with it, good for you. I feel like for feminine females, it's the best way to go. You don't have to struggle your route and your paths, struggling into everything from start to finish, wrestling to get the outcome that you really want. You don't need to wrestle. When you're wrestling from the get-go, let me wrestle. Oh, he's not really liking me from the get-go. It's not easy. It's not coming easy. Let me wrestle my way into it. Let me do this. Let me make this change. Let me put myself way more in front of him intentionally all the time. Let me bump into him more often. Let me do this. Let me do that. You're wrestling too much. You're using your energy too much. Is that good for you? In my opinion, it would exhaust your energy. You would be tired. And I don't think that's a positive thing to do, because it's a very masculine trait. That's how men function. They like a challenge. When things are easy, they don't like it. So they do wrestle their ways into stuff. whether it's relationship, whether it's their job, whether it's their career. This is how they function. Hi Minal, thank you so much. Minal Chopra, I hope I'm pronouncing your name correct, but thank you so much for the support. Thank you also so much for watching me. Today we are here to talk about, should you wrestle your ways into things to get the outcome that you really want? Because we talk about femininity, about self-improvement. And I would also like to keep both genders in mind, because I know I have a little bit of male audience also that does watch my videos and often ask questions and stuff. So I don't want to just talk to the females. I do want to keep the men, in the context here also. So when you are wrestling your ways into things, it's a very masculine strategy to have. It's what men do when they want to win at work, when they want to get that promotion, when they're competing against their colleagues. They're wrestling, they're using a lot of energy. Okay, we get that. That's acceptable. That's how it works, right? They do the same in the dating pool. What do? They like a challenge. They love a challenge. So what are they going to do? She's not coming easy to me, huh? Let me make a move. Let me be a bit more bold. Let me be the alpha. Let me do this. Let me take an action. Let me just book this place and just tell her, girl, let's book. Let's go. Let's go have dinner. Let's do this. Would you like this? Let me send her a gift. Let me send her a big bouquet of flowers. Let me do something to get her into my radar. That's them struggling their ways into things to make things happen the way they want. And that's a male strategy. That's how they function. But when you, as a female, start functioning like that and embrace their masculine strategy, it doesn't really ever work out right for you. Oh, that guy is not paying attention. Let me do this. Let me grab more of his attention. Let me annoyingly always position myself in front of him. Let me stalk him. Let me go wherever he's at. Oh, I know which restaurant he goes to every day with his friends. Let me go there also. Let me go follow him. You're wrestling your ways into things. You're wrestling, because what happens is, now for females, and that's specifically for females, if you wrestle your ways from the beginning to the end, you're going to always be wrestling, even with the next steps. Let's say about the dating example that I gave you here, we could apply this example in your families, in your relationship dynamics. We could apply this example to your career, to your job, to your education. Everywhere females are wrestling from the beginning, they're always going to be in that position of wrestling even further. Because imagine, you start looking at this guy and you really like him, for example. Let me just wrestle. Let me wrestle to get his attention. Let me wrestle to get his approval. Let me wrestle to finally be able to have a relationship with him. Let me wrestle, so finally you get married. Wrestle. Even after that, you are the one who's always going to be wrestling your ways into the next steps also. Every time you want to elevate and go to the next step, wrestle again. So it's wrestling, working, hustling, and struggling. And those things don't end, do they? Those things don't end. Once you start wrestling, girls, I'm telling you, you will be wrestling from start to finish, because every time there is a new level that you want to go to, it's not going to come easy to you, because you did not allow the beginning to be easy for you. You did not allow the easy things to come in your life. So every time now you want to take the next step, you're going to be wrestling. How many women have you seen who finally, out of so much wrestling, finally got the guy, for example, or finally got the job, for example? Weren't they the ones who were the most exhausted at work or in their relationship? Weren't they the ones suffering emotionally the most? Why? They didn't go for the jobs that came easy. They didn't go for the men that came easy. They went for the struggle. They went for the male strategy. They followed the male strategy, which is to love a challenge, try to win over the challenge, try to win the things that are hard to get. Win. That's a male strategy. When females do that, you will see them often very, very exhausted, drained, ill, not able to be healthy, be feminine, be soft, be polite. They won't be able to. They will always be in a fight or flight mode, because they chose the struggle. They chose that wrestling from level number 1. And so every level you take now, level 2, level 3, let's elevate, level 4, it will not happen without you wrestling again. So stay ready. You'll be wrestling quite a lot. Things won't come easy to you. Can we just have a few more thumbs up here, guys? I would love some thumbs up in here. Get in here, ask all your girlfriends to join the channel, and leave me down some comments here also, and give this video a thumbs up, because giving this thumbs up really does help the algorithm kind of reach more people that would be interested in similar kind of content. So I really do appreciate thumbs up and comments and stuff like that. Okay, we're gonna have one more thumbs up and then I'm gonna continue with the video. Until then, I'm gonna be quiet here. Quiet. I don't like this light for my YouTube. It's really nice for like Instagram. For YouTube, it's like too much shadows. Just be waiting for like at least 1 or 2 more thumbs up, guys. Give me a thumbs up and I'm gonna continue with the video. And leave me some comments here. Thumbs up. Come on. We can do this. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Let's go. We need thumbs up. Thumbs up, guys. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Thumbs up. One more. We need a thumbs up before I continue with the video. This is always a fun game I have to play in between my live videos. One more thumbs up, guys, and we can continue with our video. We are talking about you as the female. Are you wrestling your ways into things to get the outcome that you want? So give me one more thumbs up. Come on. We can do this. We're a good community here. Just one thumbs up. One thumbs up. And I shall continue with the video. I'm literally waiting for another thumbs up. And I'm not going to continue until we have at least another thumbs up. If I have to switch off the live, I'm going to do that. I'm not going to continue until we have one more thumbs up. You guys cannot give me one more thumbs up? Just like the video. It is so easy. It really is. And it will give me a chance to continue talking about what we are talking about. I think it's very important, the things we talk about here. I'll wait 2 more minutes. If you don't have another thumbs up, I'm going to end this live. Is the thumbs up coming today? Because I'm going to leave, it's not coming. We need one more thumbs up, guys. Come on. Give me a thumbs up and I can continue with the video. Give me a thumbs up. Just one more. I have 1 minute left. If we don't get another thumbs up, I'll have to go. I'll have to end the live. If we don't get another thumbs up, which is really sad. Give this video a thumbs up, guys. Come on. Like the video. Like the video. Like the video. Get all your friends in here. Like the video. Give this video a thumbs up. Not in the comments. You have to literally click on the thumbs up button that the YouTube videos actually have. Hi Ikra, thank you for watching, girl. How are you? How are you today? I think it's you who always catches me live. I really love it. Oh, we have another thumbs up. Thank you guys. All right. Okay, we were talking. I'm going to continue now. This was a fun game. Okay. Okay, so we were talking about if you are the one wrestling to get into step number 1 of your relationship, you will be the one in the relationship who's always going to have to struggle and wrestle your way onto the next level. Let's say you start dating. After all of your struggle and hustle and bustle, finally you were wrestling so much to get his attention, you finally got him. Now what's next? Now the next struggle you'll have to wrestle again when you want to elevate your relationship. You'll always be wrestling, you know. Fiza, I was a third thumbs up praying, others do too, thank God did. Thank you, that is so sweet. So let's say from dating now you want to get engaged to the same person. You will be the one wrestling. Same like you did in the beginning to get his attention, to rule him in. Thank you, Fiza. I'm really happy to do another live. I haven't done a live in a while, so here I am. I hope you guys saw today's published video. It was, make sure after this live you watch that video. Today I published a video at 5 p.m. London time, 5:30 p.m. about 2-3 hours ago. It was about why masculine women portray themselves, sorry, why feminine women portray themselves as masculine, especially in work environments like law, finance, politics. So that was the video all about. So you can watch that video later, it will be on the same channel. But right now I'm talking about, let's say you struggled your way into the relationship. You want to now get engaged? Honey, it will be you who has to wrestle again. Okay, let's say you got engaged. Now you want to get married? It's you who's going to be wrestling. Oh, you got married. Now, anything you want out of the marriage. Let's say, honey, I don't want to be living with the in-laws. Let's have a separate place. Guess who's going to be struggling and wrestling to finally make that decision happen? You. Let's say he doesn't want kids. Oh, you want it? Damn it. That's a different kind of wrestling now. Now you'll be wrestling again to get to that point, to get the outcome that you want. You'll be always in this fighting position, wrestling, hardship, struggle. You'll have to. There is no other way for you to get the outcome that you want. You chose the struggle from the beginning. It's your fault. It's nobody else's fault. That's what you chose for yourself. So be very, very conscious and aware of whatever you choose in any kind of circumstance, in any situation, whatever you choose, make sure you are not the one who is in the wrestling phase. Not from the beginning. No, honey, no. Take on the jobs that are easy coming your way. Take on that relationship that's easier coming your way. The one who likes you from the get-go. Go with him. Go with him, that's the right one. The ones who like you, the ones who are rotating towards you, the ones who are giving you their energy. Those are your things. Those are your people. Those are your jobs. Those are your situations. Those are your relations. Those are your friends. Not the ones you have to wrestle to even get their attention. Because once you get into the wrestling mod, you will always be wrestling. With your jobs, with your careers, you're always going for the hard ones. The hard ones will become easier at one level. At least start with the easy one. Go for the job that's easier coming your way, because at this level, at this frequency, at this energy, maybe that's the one that's perfectly right for your frequency. And do that, and as soon as you do that, you may find, oh, the harder job that was few months ago out of my reach, now all of a sudden seems the easy one also. Let it come too. So whatever's coming easy, for you feminine female ladies here, go for the easy route. And by the way, don't get this wrong. Sometimes in certain situations, yes, hardships may arise. You'll have to figure things out. Sometimes you have to be a little strategic also. That's normal. Okay, that's normal. Sometimes there is competition. I get it. But for the most part, if you look at the bigger picture, that's what you're supposed to look at. Look at the bigger picture. What are you really doing? In the bigger scheme of things, are you the one wrestling too much? Is it? Well then, stay ready. You'll always be wrestling. With that career, with everything. Lavi, what's your advice to Muslim women wearing? How can they not compromise their modesty while dating today? Okay, that's a good question. Let me read that again, please. What's your advice to Muslim women wearing hijab? Okay. Is it a hijab? Yes. How can they not compromise their modesty while dating today? Don't call it dating. Sorry, what is your name? I don't know how to, you know, what to say. Slavi. You don't call it dating. Don't call that dating. Don't say dating. However, do say dating as in yes, I understand what you mean. Don't say dating. Say get to know people. I would love to get to know you. Let's meet up someday. You getting to know them. Never say let's start dating or like don't get into the dating. I'm telling you something, by the way. I'm telling you something. When you say to somebody you're starting to, oh, let's date, let's start dating, this, that, dating. Never say that. Never ever bring that energy up until unless that's really what you want. But if, because this question was regarding Muslim women who wear hijab, don't ever get into the dating kind of situation. You don't fall for that. When you start dating, then that's all you do, and that's all you end up with is just another date, and that's it. So don't date. Don't call it a date. Don't say it's a date. Don't agree to a date. Like just kind of rephrase that in a softer way. Yeah, I'm getting to know someone so we can see if we can settle down, so we can see if we're compatible with one another to spend our life together. Rephrase it in really simple terms. So, and why I say that, by the way, why I say that is because it gives you less pressure on your mind, and at the same time, it also lets the other person know exactly what you are looking for. Oh, girl, she not dating me. She probably not into dates anyway. All right, so she wants to know where it's gonna get to further. So she has agreed to just like meet me just to get to know me. All right, I don't mind. All right. So that's you getting to know them, basically. Call it a date or whatever, but don't call it a date. I would just say, you know. And of course, as you said, if it's with the purpose of getting married, you are just meeting people to see who is compatible with you so you can actually make a decision. Either settle down or not. That's on you. So anyone who's doing rotational dating, guys, do not judge yourself on this. And I sincerely have to say that like a sister to you, because personally in the past, literally up until recently, I was judging myself if I would ever even consider, let's date, Isha. You're always so busy working, making content, or doing this or doing that, and clients and this and that. Let's start dating. It's time. I teach and I say so many things, and I'm really good with, helping and guiding people, and they appreciate that. Like they pray for me, and I love that. So I'm really good at the things that I do. However, sometimes I'm thinking, okay, Isha, you know what? You need to apply these things on yourself also. It's just like when you go to dermatologists, they're really good at fixing your skin, but sometimes their own skin may not be the most perfect. When you go to nutritionists and stuff, they're really good at guiding you with what you should eat and what not, and all that, but they may not be in the best shape themselves either. It happens. It does happen. Teachers are really good at guiding us through maths and English and whatever, but they might not be the most charming people themselves or the most successful people themselves in life either. And that does not make them irrelevant, or we can't just disregard their expertise. But does that make sense? So it's like, Isha, I was just thinking to myself, Isha, you say so many things, people listen, they do, whatever. Can you just apply these things on yourself also? Stop judging yourself, Isha. Please go start dating. Don't judge yourself for that. But I would always judge myself. It would be like, you know what? I'm a little bit on social media. However much private you want to be, it's still a little bit out there. And especially for me, imagine I'm actually an introverted person. So for me, even doing a little video, even if it has only less than 100 views, it's still a lot for me. It's still a lot for me to process sometimes. Do you understand where I'm coming from? Imagine having thousands of people. Oh my goodness sake. But you get the point. So I was like, oh my God, if I start dating, that would be like me being such a bad girl. What will people think? What if my audience, they get to know, what will they think? What if somebody sees me with someone outside and they're like, is that Lady Isha online? Who? You know what I'm saying? Like I was judging myself under the influence of this big cloud of thoughts that was coming from everywhere, but not from myself though. And then I really had to, self-reflect and reanalyze the situation. And I came to a conclusion where, hold on a minute, I have personally never judged anybody who told me, not even once, who told me that they are getting to know people because they want to know where it goes. Yes, girl, I'm up for it. Good luck to you. I'm happy for everybody who tells me that any of my friends tell me, girl, yeah, I saw him, but he wasn't right. So next week I'm going to see somebody else. Let's see. And I'm happy for them. I not even once judged anybody who had rotational dates. Whether it's a guy or a girl, I really don't care. Good for you. Go figure out what you want. Good for you. However, when it came to myself, I was really judging myself. No, anyone can do it. I shouldn't. I was so hard on myself. And I feel like when you wrote this comment, I could feel that. Don't be hard on yourself. Take it from me like a sister. Do never, please. I cannot emphasize enough on this. I'm so strict about this now. Don't be hard on yourself. Call it a date, call it a rotational date, call it meeting to get to know people, call it an interview, call it whatever it makes it easy for you to accept it. But please do it. Because I cannot tell you, even I have wasted a little bit of time in between never really dating anyone. And people would see me and be like, you cannot be single. Isha, are you serious? And I'm like, yeah. And you know why? Because I would judge myself. That's why. I did not allow myself for a very long period of time to even date. Oh, no. I would help others to date, but I'm not gonna, because I was judging myself. I was being so hard on myself. And when this journey of self-improvement and level up and self-love starts, you understand so many things, and it's like, wait a minute, I'm not doing wrong things. Relax. Come on, Isha. What's wrong with you? Girl, be easy. Getting to know people is not a burden. It should not feel like pressure. It should feel like, I'm excited. I'm going to have a good conversation with someone today. Sitting on a public place at a nice table, have some food and have dinner, and it will be nice. I'll get a chance to glam up and look cute today. Wear my new heels. Awesome. You should feel excited for that. Not burden. Who's going to see me? Oh, I'm going to look bad. Oh, no. So what? It's 2022. And even if you're in the West or the East, you all have the right to know what you want in your life. People don't believe you're single. They always think you carry yourself better. Must be someone in your life. Yes, people always have those assumptions and stuff. And it's like, yeah, I have to get ready because of my work, And we girls are so, imagine, you look at my Instagram, social media, and I may come across bold, assertive, which I am. And imagine, I'm also the same person who was judging myself so much to not even not even allow myself to date anyone for a very, very long time. And not that I never had options, or not that I don't get attention, not that people were not there, but it's like, oh, if I talk to many people, I don't know if I should. Should I meet? No, let me just be home and make more content. I have been in this rut for a while. And it's like, I need to stop too. And it's just a very recent kind of realization where I was like, I need to stop. No. If I don't judge others for randomly dating, then I don't have the right to judge myself either. And I'm not gonna anymore, And when I realized that, all of a sudden, meeting new people, getting to know new people became an exciting thing for me. It really did. All of a sudden, dressing up became more fun. All of a sudden, wearing new heels and wearing a new lipstick became so much more fun and exciting for me. Does that make sense? And before that, it was like pressure, judgment, oh, this, that. No. And you know what? It's not just me. I think a lot of girls have that. And especially if you were kind of raised so what is wrong with the men you meet day to day? the thing is, I don't meet men day to day. I make content from home. I'm usually in my comfort zone, or I'm around in my office, and literally that's that. Where I have like uncles around, or like my father around. So there's not many men that I do come across on a daily basis, if that makes sense, because that's just how my lifestyle has become. It's more like work, 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 which is consuming my life. You guys know I run Isha Cosmetics, and of course it's growing with time and stuff. And all my customers, ladies. So I'm surrounded with like women, 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 women everywhere. So yeah. So I wouldn't really step out of that comfort zone to actually start putting myself in environments where there would be men, you know. I was judging myself for a long time, which I literally had to stop. And then I'm like, okay, now it's more fun. Let's get to know people and not judge myself for that. So I would say the same thing to you also. Whether you wear a hijab or not, do not judge yourself. You're just getting to know people. Consider it like, for example, if you are someone with hijab, for example, you probably went to school, college, uni, you know. You probably had guys around you. Your teachers were male, your classmates were male, you know, the librarian was male. So you have had interactions with males. So consider this just another one of those interactions with just another male. That's it. So there's no judgment. And that will be my only advice. Just don't call it a date, just call it like an interview, a meeting, but do get to know people, you know? And again, by the way, meet the people that are again coming easy in your rotation. Do that. Again, something I was just not even considering, you know, out of judgment for myself or whatever it was. But you need to stop. You need to let things come easy to you. Let your experiences be elevated. Go with the guy who's coming easy. Like him? Don't like him? You will know. Next time, the other one that was hard to reach a while ago, now he will be more easy to approach also. So if you one by one keep elevating your experiences with every experience or interaction you have with another male or another gender, next time it gets easy. Next time it gets easy. And it gives you a lot of confidence, and your relationship skills become much better with time. This is one thing, especially in our Asian culture. We're always shamed for like wanting to have a choice or meeting men. Oh my God, no, you know. Well, now things are changing, of course, in this century. Thank God. Things have changed so much. Even back in our countries, things are changing so much, which is amazing. I love it. But it still is kind of like in our culture, in our social environments, it's still there, you know, where you are considered bad if you're like getting to know too many people. It means you're too picky, you're too choosy, you're too fussy, you know. But it's not that. You have the right to just figure out yourself. Do you like this type? Do you like this? And what did they not like about you? You fix that too, right? So next time you're a better version of yourself also. It's not just about other people, what I like about you and what I don't like about you. It's also about me. So the more I meet people, let's say, the more my social skills are going to get better. The more I will improve in my own self also. The more I will accept and love myself also. Because I'm getting to know myself through the process of getting to know others also. So it helps you with your relationship skills, with your people skills, with your social skills, with your conversations, with your communication skills, with your body language. Honey, it helps you with your makeup skills, it helps you with your dressing. Getting to know people or so-called dating, rotational dating, but it really, it helps you in your journey of self-improvement like hell. So never ever ignore that, you know? Okay, do you feel stop judging yourself and raising low confidence in separate work? I didn't understand your question, Kristen. Do you feel stop judging yourself and raising low confidence is deemed separate work? I didn't understand your question. Okay, easy with our mindset and our body now getting this point. Would you consider is it right or healthy? I have no problem with arranged marriages. But if you want to know my opinion, I'm not against arranged marriages or love marriages, whatever. You guys get to know each other, whatever. I don't know. But you don't feel attraction? If you're asking for my advice, Yes, go ahead. Again, I don't know your name, so I don't know how to like refer to you. But your question is, if you find someone who, you know, in arranged marriage, he's a provider, he's wealthy, whatever, but if you don't feel attraction, you go ahead with that also, because it's not a bad thing. You know, attraction sometimes can come on later also. You know, I'm not going to get too much into the detail of this because it's a little irrelevant to the topic that we are discussing today. But if it's something coming easy your way and you see a lot of like good stuff, like let's say, oh, your children will go to private schools. That's awesome. Oh, you're going to live in a nice neighborhood. Amazing. You're going to travel a lot more? Good. You'll be living in a much better place, have more space for yourself. Well done. Okay. You will have all the luxuries, or at least more than you have right now. Go ahead. Good for you, girl. Good for you. What's wrong? I hope that answers your question. Attraction, sometimes you can feel so much attraction for like player people and, you know, who are not even like healthy for you because they may be very charming, you know. But then you look deeper into that and it's like, you may find somebody being narcissistic. You may find somebody being just way too self-obsessed. You may find somebody just spends on him but has no clue, no idea about what it is to spend on his family. Like he's not the provider, like he doesn't have it in him. And honestly, some dudes don't have it in them, to be honest with you. There's many people that they feel so good when they provide for their families, right? And then there's guys who just they do it like feeling like it's a burden. You don't go for those no matter how attracted to you feel to that person, because at one point when those things keep happening, once you start living together and stuff, you know, when you get into like your practical real married life, whatever, the same person you had so much attraction for, because of all the things that he's not able to do, all of a sudden that attraction goes from like level 10 to level flippin' 0, 0, 0, 0, way below 0, minus 750,000, whatever. 0, minus whatever, minus 7,550, minus. It goes down. It puts you off, and then you're turned off all the time. Then you may nag all the time, fight all the time, and he doesn't get it either. He's not ready to change, is he? So go for what's coming easy. Make your life easy. I think we girls are so becoming used to making our life so hard for ourselves because we're becoming used to that, right? What happens to us when we are at school? We have these exams and it's like this deadlines and headlines and this and that and this and that, timelines and stuff. So we get into this mod, you know, fight and flight mod, um emergency mod, alert mod, conscious mod. I'm gonna die if I don't do this on time. Oh my god. It's not good for your hormones, is it? It's not good for your hormones. And then you get so used to that, you do the same in dating. You like the hard ones. You were trained like that in schools, all of you. Not your fault. All of us are trained like that in school, college, with these headlines and deadlines and timelines. It's really good for men. It makes them competitive, more more desirable eventually. It makes them more, what you call it, more developed, or more more able to do things, more punctual. It makes them good. It teaches them good stuff. But with the ladies, it doesn't teach them the right things. It makes us get used to things that we shouldn't be used to in the first place. Goodness sake. And then you do the same hardship, college, university. Then you like everything hard all of a sudden. You want the hardest job ever. You want the hardest career that nobody got into that. I'm going to get into that. I'll be the first woman to get into that. Same with relationships. You don't allow the ones that are coming easy your way. You're going for the ones who are really hard to get. They're not even paying attention to you. You want those. You were wired to wrestle. That's the title of the video. Are you wrestling your ways into things to get the outcome that you want? Does that make sense, guys? We've been taught to be in the wrestle mode. We don't allow easy things. If we allow easy things from the get-go, life is so much more easy. And I'm talking about females. Men, you guys don't have to have everything too easy. You know, if ladies come too easy in your life, it's, I don't think it's right for men, to be very honest. It may work for feminine men, they like things easy, but nah, no. We're talking to the females right now. Easy. For you, girl, you go easy. That's all I'm saying. Is there any comments in here? I have done, I think, a video about toxic, how to handle toxic people on my Facebook group live. I've talked a lot about toxic people because generally the way to deal will always be the same. I also did a class on my Patreon where I discussed in detail how to deal with toxic siblings, and I think the same would apply to a sister-in-law also. However, for more detailed, you know, kind of session where you want to tell me exactly what's going on so we can plan out the exact strategy that you may follow that will help you, and some rituals that you can do that will help you to get out of that energy in the first place, you know, that we can do through the coaching sessions only. I don't think in a video I will be able to be that specific with you. So guys, I hope this video helped you. Until my next video, take care of yourself and take care of your well-being. And if you guys are ready and you are into transforming your life and, you know, self-improvement and self-care, self-love journey, go watch some of my other videos on this channel, subscribe to the channel. And if you need a guide, I'm here as your self-improvement and develop mindset coach. You can always book my sessions. I think I will give the link to you guys under the description of this video once I end this, because it's a live, so I was not able to write a description anyway. But once I end the live, I will give you guys a link. You can book me there. Book my time with me. We do weekly classes, but they're like one-to-one. So everything is kind of personal with me, you know, so I know what exactly you're going through and stuff like that. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourself, take care of your well-being, because that's very important. Until then, bye.